1651, New England, a raw, untamed land where the settlers faced relentless challenges every day. Forests pressed close to the small village, dark and full of unknown dangers. The dense woods were a constant reminder of the mysterious and unpredictable nature surrounding them. Winters were cruel, summers short and uncertain. The cold months brought biting winds and heavy snow, making survival a daily struggle. Life was hard, faith strong. The settlers toiled from dawn till dusk, their rugged clothing barely enough to shield them from the elements. The settlers here were a pious people, their lives governed by the Bible and fear of the Lord. Every decision, every action was influenced by their unwavering faith. But there were other fears too. The forest held secrets. It was a place of mystery and foreboding, where few dared to venture. The night whispered of unseen things. Eerie shadows danced under the moonlight, and the wind carried whispers that sent shivers down their spines. And sometimes, in the shadows, they saw her. A mysterious figure, elusive and haunting, a spectre that fueled their deepest fears and superstitions. Goody Basset, a widow. She was known to everyone in the village, yet she remained a mystery to all. Her presence was a constant reminder of the past, a living relic of times gone by. Living on the edge of the village, as much apart from them as she was a part of them. Her small wooden hut stood alone, a solitary structure that seemed to watch over the village from a distance. She lived alone, kept to herself. Rarely did she venture into the heart of the village, and when she did, whispers followed her every step. Some said she spoke with animals, birds, cats, and even the occasional fox seemed to understand her in ways that defied explanation. Others that she brewed strange potions in the dead of night. She was different. Her activities under the cover of darkness fueled the villagers' imaginations and fears. Her eyes, they said, held a strange light. A light that seemed to pierce through the soul, revealing secrets that were best left hidden. Her knowledge of herbs and remedies was unmatched. She could heal wounds and cure ailments that baffled even the most learned men of the village. But was it godly knowledge, they whispered, or something else? The villagers' curiosity was tinged with fear, for in Goody Basset they saw both a healer and a potential harbinger of dark forces. A child fell ill, then another. The whispers grew louder. Accusing glances fell on Goody Basset. She was a convenient scapegoat, an outsider, an easy target for their fear. The accusations flew: witchcraft, possession, evil. The fear was a living thing now, twisting and turning in their hearts. They had to act. They had to protect themselves. The trial was swift. The verdict inevitable: guilty. The courtroom was filled with a heavy, oppressive silence, as if the very air was weighed down by the gravity of the decision. Faces in the audience were etched with a mix of sorrow and resignation, knowing that justice, or what passed for it, had been served. They took her to the clearing, a place now forever marked by her absence. The ground was barren, the air thick with an eerie quiet. And then silence, but the silence spoke. It spoke of fear, of injustice. It was a silence that echoed through the trees, whispering tales of a life unjustly taken, of a truth buried beneath layers of superstition and suspicion. The ancient manuscript, hidden away for centuries, told a different story. A story of innocence, of a woman wronged by those who feared what they did not understand. And the legend of Goody Basset lived on. In the old village, as dusk settled, whispers of her tale could still be heard. The old woman in historical attire would recount the story to those willing to listen, a dark forest path leading to the heart of the mystery. A chilling reminder that sometimes the greatest evil lies not in the shadows but in the hearts of the fearful. The heart-shaped locket, a symbol of love and loss, was a stark contrast to the shadowy figure lurking in the forest. The close-up of eyes filled with fear told a story of a community gripped by paranoia, a community that allowed fear to dictate their actions.